Today we're going to talk about the max damage DP27 build. A little warning, this gun is hard to use, so I would say if you're really good on recoil control and really accurate with your shot placement, then this build is going to be for you. But if you do manage to control this gun and are able to deal with the challenges it gives you, you get a 137 millisecond kill time, which dang, that is really fast in this game. So this thing shreds on the battlefield. The slight problem will be, of course, our aim down sight time is going to be bad. Essentially, our mobility is shot with this build. So you're really going to have to play this LMG as an LMG. You're going to have to sit back and wait for the enemy to come by. Or what I've adapted this build to do is, instead of doing that, aim down your sight constantly, and we'll talk about that when we get to the components of the build. So in order to get to our 137 millisecond kill time, which is blistering fast, we need to up our fire rate and we need to get more damage in our magazine. So immediately for our muzzle, we're going to need recoil booster. For the barrel, we're going to need the rapid barrel. And for the magazine, we need the damage mag. I have opted for the 63 round mag. So this is the core component of what's going to give us that 137 millisecond kill time, and the rest is really for us to play around and decide how you want to take this build. Now I can give you what I've decided and you can mess around, but these are the three core components to making this the 137 millisecond time to kill monster. But for everything else, for the optic, I've decided to do an iron sight. Here I could see anything. This is preference. If you're going for long range shots, I could see the 3 to 6x scope being good. If you like the slate reflector, that's good. But I've chosen the last iron sight mainly because you get slight aim down sight speed improvement. It's very slight, but it's welcome, and I actually like the iron sights on the DP27. For the stock, this is really what made this playstyle for me. For the stock, I chose the first stock, the Zach S3 TAC. And I mainly chose this one for the aim walking movement speed and the initial accuracy and recoil. So our aim down sight is going to be horrible. So my rationale was, well, if our aim down sight is going to be horrible, I might as well just stay aim down sight and then go into my fights while I'm aiming down sights, because the sprint to fire time is going to be bad too. But if I'm not doing that for my medium to short range encounters, I also want a +1 initial accuracy and recoil, because we're not really controlling the recoil that much. The DP27 doesn't have that much, but it can be apparent when you're trying to go for like really long distance shooting. So this actually helps a lot, and this is the stock that I recommend for a nice, more aggressive playstyle than what this build should allow you to do. For the Underbarrel, I've chosen the hand stop because it is controlling the horizontal recoil the most. I could also see the strafe angle being good because it controls the horizontal recoil more. So either or would be good. Honestly, if you find yourself more in the back, then bipod can also be good. But like I said, these other components are for you to play around. Ammo type, FMJ, because wall banging with this is just going to be super sweet. They die super fast and they're going to wonder how they died. And for the rear grip, another important part, the stippled grip. I like this a lot because when I go for long shots, I need to be super accurate on my first shots before that recoil kicks in. And knowing those first few bullets have little to no recoil is awesome. I got so many long shot kills that I probably wouldn't have gotten without stippled grip. This rear grip is amazing. And for the proficiency, now you are going to reload this really slow, so I could see sleight of hand being a good option here, but I've chosen hard scope for the accuracy and recoil and sustained ADS, mainly because you're going to be ADSing a lot with this build. The stock has it so we walk fast, so for our medium to short range encounters, we're going to be turning corners while we're aimed down sight, so we're not caught off guard. And having that accuracy and recoil and sustained ADS still helps for the long shots, so you're still going to be firing laser beams. And if you guys have seen the clips, you guys should see that I've been getting a lot of long shots, and the first couple of shots are just absolute pinpoint accurate. And for the kit, we're going to have fully loaded. So that's the build for the strongest DP27. Like I said, this playstyle is going to be different. It was weird for me to adjust to. Obviously in the background you guys are going to see me pop off, but there are a lot of times where I died because I forgot to aim down sights before I was rounding a corner. I was trying to treat it like any other gun where I would round the corner and then rely on my sprint to fire speed to be okay and my ADS speed to be okay. That's not the case here. Your playstyle has to be completely different, and that's okay. I think that's a good trade-off because you're getting a monster on the battlefield, right? 137 millisecond TTK, which I will repeat over and over again because that's absolutely insane. It needs a drawback, and that drawback is you have to play more slower and methodical. And for me, I'm okay with that. Of course, there's going to be a middle ground. The DP27 has multiple builds that I like. This is the high damage build. Maybe I'll go over some of those other builds in the future, but if you want to shred and you need to go for long shots, or you honestly just want to see people Thanos evaporate, then this is the build for you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Kelvin's out.